Okay, the next thing we're going to do is actually take out the brine that we've left the turkey in overnight. So it's been in there for about 24 hours. So we're going to open this up, drain off the brine, and put it in a aluminum foil pan for the moment. We're actually going to cover it and put it back in the refrigerator for at least another 12 hours or so, just to dry off the skin. Depending on whether you're doing it in an oven, whether you're doing it in a smoker, will depend on how long you want to leave it. But the drier the skin, the crispier it's going to get. So let me turn this around so you can see what I've done. And again, it was a large brining bag. You can buy them just about anywhere. We bought a set of brine off Amazon. It looked pretty good. It's an herb brine using sage and rosemary and a bunch of other standard herbs that you'd use for poultry. So I'm going to flip this over here. So here's the turkey in its brine. Again, large bag. This is a large turkey. It's about 24 pounds. So we're going to take it out of the brine and you'll see what it looks like here. So we've taken the turkey out of the brine. As you can see, it has some herbs on it. Now the one difference in the two turkeys that I'm doing, this is going to be a traditional roasted turkey tomorrow that we do. And so we've left it all intact. You can see we have here, this is where the backbone is. That's where the neck attached. And so the difference between this and what I'm doing with my smoker is I'm doing what's called spatchcocking to my turkey that's going on the smoker. Now what that means is we came over and we removed the backbone. Now the reason you do that is what you want to do is you're basically butterflying this whole body, so it will actually lay down flat and have more surface to cook and to be smoked on the inside and out better than if we left it intact. Some people do it both ways. I find spatchcocking to be the best way to do it. Now if you're going to do spatchcocking, a couple things you'll need to either have. You either have to have some type of serrated knife to cut along the backbone. Some people tend to use the kitchen shears, but honestly, if you really want to do it right, go ahead and spend $10, $20 on a pair of pruning shears like this, and these will cut through the bone without any issue, and you'll be able to spatchcock it. Now when I get ready to start doing the seasoning, we'll be back on here and I'll show you how to season this. Okay, so you've now seen the difference between a regular bird and a spatchcock bird. We're getting ready to put this one 22, 24 pound bird on the smoker. It's going to take probably about 4 to 5 hours total. Varying ideas about how hot to cook it. Usually it's low and slow on a smoker. That usually means, like when I'm doing pork and beef, I'm doing about 225. Everything I've been reading about turkeys is about 275 or 250, 275, something like that. I've seen some people as much as 300. I will turn the smoker up to about 350 for the last bit just to crisp up the skin. But I think I'm going to go with a slower temperature or lower temperature, slower cook. For the first part of it, I can always turn it up as it goes on. And I'm going to put a probe in it just to make sure we keep the temperature correct. You want to make sure that when the bird comes out, about 165 degrees, 170, somewhere in that range. You don't want to have undercooked poultry ever, so always check it, even use an instant read when you're done, just to make sure you're in the right range. Okay, beautiful day. I'll come down and start working on my Traeger. Try to see what we can get done here. Okay, so I'm going to try a little bit of apple in this. They say it's really good for doing poultries. Probably have a little bit of the mix that they had. I used their proprietary mix that they like for most of their stuff. So we're going to turn this on smoke, give it a few minutes, and we'll be able to bring the bird out here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start out. We've got the turkey out here in the pan. I'm going to use some of Traeger's chicken rub. I've actually liked that pretty well. And we're just going to make sure that we season it really well. I'm going to put it on the grill. I'll add just a little bit more. The grill's already starting to smoke up. That's really good. And it's going to be on here for a lot of hours. So once I finish seasoning this up completely, I'm going to put it breast side up, and I'm going to let it cook. Then we'll come back and see how this goes. I'll be basting it a little bit during this process. Okay, as you can see, we've now put the turkey in. I even threw in the backbone and the neck. Figure I'll cook it. And as you notice, I've now put a probe in. The probe is into the breast meat. And it's going to my iGrill, which is a Bluetooth enabled temperature probe. And this way I'll be able to check on it from the house and not have to be in the, coming out here opening the lid and bothering the heat. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, coming out, taking a look at it. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of this, I can't believe it's not butter, to make it have a little bit better crust. And we'll let it keep doing its thing. Okay, it's the finished product. Getting ready to take it off the smoker. Looks pretty nice. Took about 4 hours. Temperature's right there at about 165 plus. So we'll take it in, let it rest, and then I'll carve some up. Okay, so here is the finished bird. It's been resting for about 15 minutes or so. We're going to start cutting it up and see how things went with it. But it looks like we've got a really nice crust on it. The skin looks wonderful. I pulled off a little piece and tasted it, and I think we're good to go. Okay, finished carving up the bird. Everything came out really, really nicely. Had family over, and they enjoyed it quite a bit, as you can see. Nice color to it. Flavor is excellent. Very moist. I really do think the brining makes a difference, and probably doesn't hurt doing the butter on the skin to help moisturize. But highly recommend doing it this way, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.